Hey YouTube Pipers, so we're gonna do a video tonight real quick. Not a whole lot going on. We got a storm moving in here in Michigan, so you might hear some wind in the barn walls here every once in a while, but I think we're down to 20, 25 degrees. It was down to teens. It's Fahrenheit, but we're down in teens not too long ago. Just housekeeping. I'm continuing on with the Chartwell from the Tinderbox in this Country Gentleman from Missouri Meerschaum. Chartwell is pretty good stuff. It's supposed to be like Captain Black. I tried to get some Captain Black white, that is, the other day, and they didn't have any, so I tried the gold, and the gold to me seemed a little bit weaker. So I don't know, I might stick with the white. We'll see. But I know there's other brands out there, so there are other flavors for Captain Black. Did get some new specs. Hate them, but you know that's what life's like when you got glasses. You know, I don't think I'm ever pleased with getting new glasses, but it is what it is. That happens when you get old, I guess. So I had a laugh though. The other day I was doing my video editing, which basically consists of cutting off beginning and end, and I didn't realize how straight-faced I am in these videos. And if you knew me personally, you'd know that I'm not a super straight-laced guy, I just, I enjoy joking around. I enjoy laughing, with people. So it kind of cracked me up when I started looking at some of the videos. I'm like, man, I'm like rigid. So I'll try to change that up a little bit. I think somebody else said something about that in their videos recently too. I don't know if it was Mick or somebody else, but yeah, just kind of interesting how we sometimes portray an image different than who we actually are. But speaking of letting loose a little bit, I've had a story this week that's kind of popped back up in my mind, and I thought I'd share it with you guys at my detriment, unfortunately, but yeah, it's from way back. And while I'm thinking about it, my wife got me, speaking of way back, my wife got me this little Zippo when I was, this has been like 30 years ago. And she got it because she liked the way it looked and had it engraved with my initials on it. And it really has sat in a drawer for 30 years. And once I started smoking pipe again, this is quickly becoming my favorite lighter. I still like the soft flame click lighters that you see, but this one's a nice backup. It obviously doesn't have the tamper in it, but nice little lighter. Like I said, it's like almost like a half size Zippo, and it does a good job, of lighting up. So, yeah. Anyway, back to my story. My family, we've done a lot of exchange students, and my family has twice now gone, you might say my family, just me, my wife, and my son, but twice now gone to Europe to visit some of those exchange students. And this was probably, 13, 14 years ago. And we had gone to a castle in, I think that one was in the Czech Republic. And we went to look at the castle that day. It was closed. It was a weekend, and I don't know, the hours were weird or something, but it was a winter day, so everything was frozen. It just rained on top of the snow, so everything's ice. And so we kind of tiptoed away around the castle, just checking it out, what we could. And we were done. We were heading back. And we went to go down these stairs. Now, when I say these stairs, they're the concrete stairs. They were, by height standards, probably like 3 stories of stairs. They just went straight down. And at this point in the game, it was almost easier to walk up the hill than it was the stairs because everything was so iced up. So as we get to the stairs, here comes these 2 elderly ladies. They've got hiking poles, and they're hiking up this hill. And they looked like they're in pretty good shape, But they're hiking up this hill, and they're just getting to the top as we come up to the top of the stairs. And so I go to offer my hand to one of them because I'm thinking, you know what, I'm going to make a good impression as an American, and I'll offer my hand, help her to get that last 5-10 feet. And she, believe it or not, she looked at me like, thank God. And I'm like, well, cool, I'm doing a good thing here. Well, here's where it goes south. As I offer my hand, she reaches out and grabs it. And you know that moment when you know something's wrong? Like when you're sitting at a stoplight and you see the other car move and you're not sure it's you or them. That kind of something's wrong. That's the kind of feeling I got. And the reason was because we were moving. And once I looked around, I realized what was happening. We cleared her friend, thank God. We're in this like death tripod, both sliding down on our feet. How we didn't hit their tracks where they were coming up, I have no idea. But I mean, it's ice. And so now we're gaining speed. And what happened was, since we're hanging on to each other, I started going faster than her, and she was downhill of me. So I'm thinking, dear God, I'm going to take this lady out. So I did the only thing I could think of, which was I hit my butt, right? Well, she's laughing. At this point, as soon as we started moving, she started laughing. I can't understand her. She can't understand me. At this point, I'm sliding on my butt faster than this old lady is sliding on her feet, holding her by the hand, thinking that I'm going to become part of some international incident. Well, I slide into her, and how she does this, I don't know, but she stays on her feet. And I'm thinking, man, she's going to fall and break a hip, and so I'm thinking the best thing I could do here, because we had a long way to go. And I'm thinking, I'll reach up and grab her, set her down on my lap as we're sliding. Yes, it's uncomfortable, but it's better than her breaking a hip. So I start trying to pull her down, and she doesn't want to. Imagine that. So we're fighting, going down this hill. I'm on my butt, she's on her feet. So finally, I won. She comes down to my lap, she's cackling hysterically. I'm just about in tears because I have no idea if this woman's going to have me arrested for molesting her or what. And we finished the trek down the hill with her in my lap and me on my butt, with quite the good speed, I must add. So we get to the bottom of the hill, and I'm apologizing. Ever since she hit my lap, I'm apologizing the entire way. I'm sure she has no idea what I'm saying, especially since she was laughing so loud I don't think she could hear me, even if she could understand me. We get to the bottom of the hill. She gets up. Her friend, who is also cackling, is halfway down the hill, walking down the hill with her ski poles. They meet, and off the other direction they go. And I never heard her stop laughing, her or her friend. So I'm sitting here in a pile at the bottom of this hill, and I'm demoralized. I don't know what to do. And I turn to look at my family, thinking they're going to be up there just devastated as well. Just like, how could you do this? I turn around, and my wife is taking a picture, and they're all laughing. I forgot, it wasn't my wife and my son. It was my wife, my son, and my exchange too. And they're laughing just as hard as she was. I just couldn't hear them. So there you go. There's my self-deprecating story That has always stuck with me. You know, it's one of those no good deed goes unpunished, but man, we've laughed about that over the years of just how funny it was. Funny for everybody else. You know, I still laugh about it now, but I was pretty embarrassed and uptight about it there for a few hours anyway. But yeah, I enjoy laughing at myself like that every once in a while. Uh, I don't think that if you take yourself too seriously, I think, you know, you get bound up and that just takes its toll on you. So it's good to laugh. It's good to have a good sense of humor. So I'm not going to do an official VR, but if you guys got stories out there, I'm always, you know, willing to hear them. So give me a holler. By the way, I don't think I did a good introduction. My name is Doug. I'm with Michigan E-Piper. Um, and I'd tell you what my channel is about, but I had no idea. It's kind of what we make of it, I guess. But that's all I got for today, guys. So I'd share that with you. I thought you'd find that funny, hopefully. And again, like, subscribe, comment, all that jazz. And until next time, you guys take care.